hopefully. Emoji party. Cute. Okay, you guys are gonna have to let us know if the video or anything is lagging, because every time we do this it seems like it's not the best thing. Like, it's too laggy. Oh no. Okay. There we go. And Gabe's camera is super blurry. Not that one. This one. Stupid autofocus. Okay. Gabe, do you want to explain the Papkins thing to them one more time?
Yeah. Alright, so right now we're working on these cards. They are trading card size cards. And the whole thing is that you draw like 3 of them, or 4 if you want to send her an extra one. And you send in 4 of them, and then she sends you back 3, maybe sometimes 4 cards by other people. So like you might get one from me, you might get one from Ashley, you might get one from Cass because she's doing it in August. But every month there's a different theme. Right now the theme that we're working on for July is sci-fi or fantasy people with pets.
Which is funny. Considering me.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, Gabe, do you want to shoot an info thing in the...
About it?
Yeah. In case they want to...
Yeah, so if you guys want to check it out, here's a link I'm going to put in the machine.
My face is getting blown out.
If you guys want to do it, it's a cool way to get like free art, I guess, in exchange for doing art for other people.
Oh, I don't know. I gotta take that down. Sorry. That's still up from the waffle stream. There you go. And also, my donation bar isn't even there. What is life?
Hey, Wade. We got the dual stream.
Yeah.
Tenemos el dual stream.
Come on, load. There we go. Okay. Finally. There we go. How many minutes later? 20 minutes later? I apologize, you guys. Make sure your video's paused.
I'm like figuring out where I am right now. First.
Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good?
Very good.
So maybe doing it in the day is better? Since everyone seems to be here?
Seems like it.
I don't know. Weird. Okay. So.
I've realized that strawberry shakes are
trite.
awful because of the seeds.
Well, chia. I'm used to it, but no, I'm sick of strawberry. Strawberry can take a hike.
I mean, I'm okay with the strawberry flavor. It's just that it's very annoying. I would like to get some mango and other tropical fruits, though.
Yeah, right.
Orange fruity things.
I mean, I have pineapple. Yeah, Pylon, that's better than usual, honestly.
Yeah, it's killer.
Oh.
It's killer quack.
Oh my god. That's good.
I know. Simple but effective.
Damn it.
Beans, cheese, and avocado. And a little bit of sea salt.
Did you put salt in it? That doesn't even taste salty.
Yeah, barely.
Okay.
A couple little chunks. That thing, I think, is broken again.
What thing?
The salt shaker. Like it
yeah,
won't grind it.
Well, it won't grind it, but also it won't do fine.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do fine instead of course, and it's just like, no.
Fine.
Okay, so Gabe's got a head start. I think he's got 2 inked and 1 penciled, 1 blank.
Yeah.
I don't have any, but I do have ideas written down. One is a space hamster. One is an elf and a deer. One is a unicorn being pulled like a donkey. The other one is a gnome with a raven. So, God, my camera's blown out to shit. Maybe I need to. Oh, okay. Oh, so it resets if I get close to it.
Huh.
Oh, there it went again. You gonna reset?
That's so weird. It's like auto-focusing for you.
Yeah. Oh. I think I need to like put something in. Yeah. No. Alright, maybe I'll just edge this in here a little bit. And I'll keep it. Okay. I put a post-it note there. It seems to be keeping it where it should be. Alright. I got a pencil. I got a eraser. I've got ink wash. Because these are going to be ink washes for me. Damn it. Damn it. Stop it, thing. I need a new camera. Or at least a lighting setup that isn't ridiculous. Thanks, basement.
I guess maybe that could be your next.
I don't want to talk about it. Now my lamp might fall off my desk. Maybe I'll just leave it like this. Maybe this is okay. Bright personality. Oh, you're the sweetest. Gabe, you're kinda in your camera. Hmm?
Damn it.
So what's everybody doing at this time of day? Tacos. Taco. Okay, what do we do first? Should I just do a space hamster and a ball with jets and then show tubes in the background?
But it has to have a person. It's people and their pets, not just space hamsters.
I could just have someone peeping. Yeah, how would I do that? Maybe I'll do the other ones first. I just get so turned off by space nowadays. I think space is dumb. It's cool, but it's dumb. I don't know. Pulling donkey. Let's do that one first. Chilling with cats is good. Deadlines equal money, so that's good. Getting ready to take a nap before work. I saw stream posting. Both good and bad. Jeff, you could take a nap. I mean, this is always, recorded. Yeah, doodling the tarot cards. Good job. Good job. That's so gay of me. Good job.
Mm.
I don't remember when you do that, but you do that.
I've done it in a while. This will be one of my old things to say.
Good job. It's true, Pylon. It's very true. Chat is where it's at. How is the video and the audio? Good? No lagging yet? Super curious on that. Okay. I think one of these is going to have to be landscape. Okay. Awesome. I wonder if that's because no one's on the internet right now. Upstairs.
I think actually Tyler left.
Oh, Tyler left?
Yeah.
I know he's always streaming stuff while he works.
Yeah.
So maybe that's good. What?
It's just this. It's no longer a leopard gecko. It's just some
Just a leopard?
scary creature thing. Long ass body.
Whoa, Pylon. That's crazy. Oh, that's right. So you must have ended up getting your license, huh? I remember a while ago you were talking about how you failed the first one or whatever, and then Gabe told you about how he failed 3 times?
It was twice.
Sure it was.
It's tough, man.
Mm,
It's always the little things that like mess you up, that like get you like,
screwed over?
yeah.
Like, how do you mean?
What? Like, how do I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, like you miss a stop sign or something. That's bad.
Yeah,
really bad.
that's not a little thing.
No.
That's a stop sign.
Well, I mean, for me, it was like little things that you don't consider, like like as a young driver, like switching. Like I used to only drive a van with a very very short front end, like a very short. Like think of like most cars, and then cut that front end in half. So then me driving like somebody else's car that had a regular front end, and then trying to back out with that, like I completely like I hit another car as I was backing out.
That's why you're supposed to use a car that you're used to.
Yeah, I know.
Because I did the same thing. I had to borrow my boyfriend at the time, his mom's car, which was like a Chevy something or other. And because the only cars my parents had at the time were a pickup truck and a Firebird. And I'm not going to go to a driving test in a Firebird. So...
Sports car.
Huh?
In a sports car.
Yeah, it's a sports car. So I went in hers, and I should have practiced beforehand in it because, I don't know. I didn't fail, but I just wasn't, like, he was like, where are the lights? And I was like, over there somewhere? Turn them on. Okay. And my hand just, okay, there. So, yeah. It's good to at least know the car firsthand. It's
Oh, yeah,
important.
but I remember Pylon's situation is like wherever he lives, like the DMV is a complete asshole there. It just sucks. Like they're only open like once a week or something.
Oh, yeah. I could see that.
Whoa, the drivers' schools have their own cars. Wait, so then when you go to get your license, when you take your license
Weird.
test, they supply you the car?
Yeah, we have to supply our own. That would almost be worse. That you have to use their car?
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you wouldn't know where anything is.
I mean, I guess if you've been...
That's a better test, though, maybe.
Yeah, like if you've been schooling them the whole time. I imagine they have their own schooling, like state-wise. Whereas here you have private... You either do it in school or you have private companies who...
Like, our driving teachers were, like, parents that just kind of...
Oh, really?
I mean, they kind of signed up to be driving instructors because, small towns and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, in our school, it was the gym teachers.
Oh, see?
Yeah, so they'd show up and they're like... I swear gym teachers had it so easy because they would just every day show up in, like, gym clothes,
Oh, see, yeah. So, what's weird is our drivers that teach us, they're separate from the DMV and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's their car, and usually they have to get one of those brakes installed for the passenger side. But they teach us in those cars, and then we usually have to take our cars to the driver test. It is weird now that I think about it. But you guys probably have better government spending and crap than we do.
Yeah.
Oh, professional driving instructors. So, like, you're a stuntman now? Is that what you're saying?
Wait, so then the place where you learn how to drive, is that like a private company that you went to, or is it state-funded government?
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, a government company. German efficiency. that is the worst, like, thing. Like,
What?
German efficiency.
Well, it's like Japanese efficiency.
Well, no, like usually when people...
Oh, they mean bad things?
Yeah, like, they were very efficient at what they did, like... but it's true, I mean, like, everything you guys do is, like, very, very efficient.
Yeah, Americans suck. I'm not saying again.
No,
we spend too much money in the wrong areas.
We like making extra waste.
Yeah. We do things easier, and in turn, because of that, we waste a lot. And it sucks. I'm not a fan.
Make one pencil out of an entire tree. It's awesome.
Yeah. And then let's not ever change our ways because that would be too much work, and our lifetime is the only one that matters, apparently.
But the forefathers, they wanted only one pencil out of a tree, so...
Yeah, I guess. See, and this is the time where it's like, are we saying this crap because we're too privileged and entitled, or are we saying this stuff because it's true?
I think both. I think we do have some privileges that a lot of other people don't have. Okay.
So it's just like a private business, I guess?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we've got those here too, but at the end of when you're done, you gotta take yourself to the DMV and take the test with your own car.
I don't know what I want him to look like yet.
Do you have do you have to get different licenses too for like let's say you want to drive a truck or
like C class, D class?
Yeah, or like if you want to drive a motorcycle, I imagine you gotta have different things. Yeah, I don't know how much it's. I can't imagine it's that cheap here to do that if you want to go private, because a lot of people just learn in high school, um, and also you don't have to, um, you don't have to take those classes. Um, but I mean, I guess if you want to pass the thing or whatever, then you should probably take the classes. But I don't think you're. It's not a mandate for you to have to take classes. At least not in the state that I grew up in.
We had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some. There was a. So. I forget how it worked because I'm 30, but um, I remember some kind of requirement where it's like we had to do it by a certain time or something.
I remember having to get a learner's permit.
Well, you had to do that to even be able to practice driving.
Yeah.
Because you needed like behind the wheel with an adult present or someone who has a license, something like that.
But I'm wondering if you're just like an adult already.
Oh, bye, Wade. Sorry.
Bye, Wade.
Um,
Hey, Carl.
Carl.
Oh, yeah. I guess some schools don't have driver's ed. That would suck. Were you in Alaska at that time? Alaska, right?
Wait a minute. Now that I think about it, we had driver's ed inside the high school, like the class, but then behind the wheel was separate. And then there were also hours you needed to log with somebody with a license. So there were like three different things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had this.
It was weird because our driver's ed guy, that was the one that like did the class, not the behind the wheel, but the class, he was our health teacher too. So that was a little awkward. I remember that and I'm like,
Now remember, you don't want to punch this. You might punch a diaphragm. Whoa,
Gabe.
Mr. Johnson, what the hell? I'm just keeping things relative here.
Oh, Colorado.
Oh, weird. That is weird that it would be more expensive out there, but I wonder if it's because I wonder if their public trans is better.
Colorado's?
No.
Germany?
Anne was saying that it's more expensive in Europe.
Mm.
But I'm assuming it's because y'all got better public transportation. Like our public transportation out here is very limited.
I'd be super interested to know what China and Japan's stuff are.
Oh yeah.
Like, since Chinese have, they do the bicycle thing everywhere. Like, are they even required to get a license?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I think their public trans too is like pretty great. But here, man, oh god. Unless you live in a big city, like even then, like I mean, how is Minneapolis's public transportation?
Good. I don't know what bad public transportation is.
I guess did you guys have you didn't have like a subway, right? It was just
We had a light rail.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I don't know. The light rail only went to certain places.
Yeah.
But our bus system was pretty good.
It is weird that we also have a bus system here. You know, and it gets you to pretty nice places. Like we can take a bus all the way to Brookfield if we needed to.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
that wouldn't be too much fun.
No, that'd be alright. I mean, it'd be dumb, though, to just do that when we have a car.
Yeah.
But if we ever had to, I'm sure it'd be fine.
Mm-hmm. That might also be one of those things we should look into, is like when we're looking for places, is like,
Oh, just in case?
yeah, like if there's public trans or whatever around the area.
I mean, I'm finding it hard to listen to you when you say public trans, because I get caught up on trans.
Yeah.
Um,
I keep, whenever
I keep
say
thinking you're saying like trans people, or
Yeah.
we're talking about trans people, which, you know, I have
Yeah.
no problem with that, but it's just like, it switches my mind.
it's so ingrained now.
Yeah. So transportation.
Yeah. And every time I say it, I keep thinking the same thing.
Then why do you keep saying it?
I don't know. I'm so, like, because that's the only way that I ever really said public transportation. You know, it's 4 extra syllables or whatever.
I guess that's not that bad.
Also, I'm super hip, and I like to say trans.
Okay. Settle down. Today's one of those days I really just want to, like, veg.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I can't. I mean, actually, I'm super feeling like I want to just watch Miyazaki movies and do my commissions.
Today's Friday.
That's your excuse for everything.
Mhm.
Well, it is Tuesday. Well, it is Sunday. Well, it is Wednesday. Gabe, you say that every day.
I
Well,
only say those about only when it's what's it called? When it's actually
pertinent.
usually it's only Fridays and Saturdays or Sundays.
Though I think we do have to go to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I'm out of all my fresh foods. And being an elf, I need fresh food. Berries and shit. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Gabe is also an elf. He's a Mexa elf. I'm an imposter, though. If you look closely at Gabe's ears, he actually has pointy ears. It's kind of funny. It's cute. Gabe, were you born in Mexico?
I was not. I was born in US of A.
But your parents are both 100%.
But, boy, yeah, both of my parents were born in Mexico. So that makes me first generation Mexicano.
And I don't even know what I am. That's the only thing I've really asked Gabe for Christmas, is I want to take like one of those ancestry DNA test things that tells you, what parts of what you're from. Because I'm an Erickson, but I don't think I'm that fully Swedish, But, yeah, we'll see.
Alright. I need one more. I wonder what happened to my pencil sharpener.
Sorry.
I can't believe you just haven't bought another one.
Don't talk to me. They're asking if you have dual citizenship.
No. I don't. Man, I should have. Like, that's one of those things you don't think about. Mainly because you can. I think it's because you can get to Mexico so easily, and who would really want to live in Mexico anyway? So I don't know. But I wonder if I could still do that. I don't think that it works that way though. You know, like I think you have to.
I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dual citizenship?
What about it? Like just by default because your parents?
Well, so my parents, if my parents are citizens of Mexico,
and
they had me, then that would technically mean I think that I can get dual citizenship. I think I don't know how the hell that works.
No idea.
Persons born abroad of a Mexican citizen born in Mexico. Persons born to an individual after that person has become a neutralized.
Yikes.
Oh. I think I might be able to get dual citizenship.
Dope.
I mean,
I thought you didn't like Mexico though.
I love Mexico. I just don't like what's going on right now. You know, like it's rough. Like if
Trump hates you.
No. I'm talking about like the cartels and shit. Like I just wouldn't want to go there and get screwed or whatever.
Coming back, you mean?
No. It's rough in some spots.
Oh.
Like with like drug wars and shit.
I see. Well, were there drug wars where your parents were?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
I mean, it's nasty. Basically, wherever it's poor, it gets nasty.
God. Oh, sneezing's so uncomfortable. Oh. Thanks, guys. Did you read Carl's comment?
Yeah.
I mean, what would be the point of getting citizenship, though, if you don't want to ever go there?
I don't know. I mean, I guess then I could technically work there if I needed to.
I mean, then if we got married, I mean, technically, don't I have it then?
Then you would technically have it. But you know what I mean? Like if I wanted to get a job there for whatever reason. Or actually just work there. Like if, you know, because it's like if we just were like, all right, screw America or screw the U.S., we're getting out of here. Then we could easily move to Mexico and pay like
Wouldn't you rather go to Canada?
$500 for a house.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's like super cheap. Like where my parents live,
Yeah.
or where my dad lived. Like you could build a house, like a mansion, for $50,000.
Wait, $50,000?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's still
Still,
cool or anything.
still a lot of money.
Yeah, I know, but extrapolate that down to
Oh, what we'd need?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And also, I mean, wouldn't you want a farm with just bullies and pugs and Frenchies and?
How are we gonna get those? I doubt there are breeders
Oh.
in fucking Mexico.
Well, that's all right. We can find them.
I don't know, Gabe.
But
Don't make Mexico sound like an idea.
no, I'm just saying, like, a little farm where we're just grazing, or we're rattling, or not rattling, but
You don't know what you're talking
what is it?
about.
Where they take the cows and they
Herd?
herd.
Shepherd?
Yeah, we just
You want me to be a shepherd?
of pugs and Frenchies and bulldogs. We just herd them, you know. Have like 30 of those motherfuckers
You
running around.
quiet your mouth.
It's so great.
Yeah, some people here have gotten to a point, though, where if you say bless you, they get offended because they're like, oh, I'm atheist, blah, blah, blah. Because bless you was originally something they said so your soul wouldn't escape your body when you sneeze, because people used to believe that. They'd believe that, you know, your soul would escape and then the devil would go inside you or demons would inhibit you. So they say bless you, so that doesn't happen. If you ask me, it's too late by that point.
Right?
If you've sneezed, it's a little bit, late.
It's
but
like they're casting a shield on you.
yeah, it's like, dude, you cast that like a turn too late, you know? Hey, Steven, welcome. No, I know, Emily, I know. And now it's just a sentiment we say to each other, and like, I think if somebody gets offended by that, that's stupid. Because it's not like someone's imposing their belief system on you or anything, but like people still, the really extremist people will get up in arms, you know. Ooh. Uber, you done anything cool lately? Oh. God, Steven, your stuff is on par with like Disney sort of emotions and stuff. That's lovely.
Yeah.
You're very good at that. I try not to slip too much into that with my portraits. I still try to keep those realistic, because I think the fact that I've even got them standing sometimes. I've had one person that bought a commission from me, and she's like, I don't want an anthro. And I was like, well, I was confused because I was like, oh, she knows what anthro means, but it doesn't mean to her what it means to me. So I was like, can you elaborate? Like, what don't you want them doing? She's like, I don't want them standing up like people. I want them like sitting down like dogs, and just like dogs. And I'm like, okay, so you just want them to look like dogs but put clothes on them? She's like, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. At least she could articulate what she meant, because some people who say anthro, I don't know if they know what they mean and stuff, but yeah. Anyway. Uber, you're doing fan art? Is that what you said? Oh, you need a beard, buddy. Ew. That sounded like you just snotted all over your paper.
I'm not snotting.
It's not snot.
It's not.
It's not.
I did not.
Uber, you can do fan art. I just wouldn't sell it in mass quantities. That's all. I'm totally okay with people doing fan art. I totally get it and stuff. It's just when you sell it mass production wise, you know, your intention changes from I really love this thing to I want to make money off this thing I love. You know, it's like whoring out your kid that can dance into some, you know, institution or something as opposed to just, you know, keeping it low key or something like that. If that makes sense. Fan art's fine, and even I think it's a good thing. It's just intention is everything. That's it. Even if, like, I've gotten commissioned to do fan art, and I've done it, and I don't feel bad about it because somebody came to me to want something in my style. Totally different intention. Totally fine. Did I say that right? I said that right? Ooh, that's nice. I don't know who that is, though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who that is?
Mm-mm.
Who is that, Uber?
It looks like just a person. Or maybe, no.
I think she's from something. Worst sound ever, Emily said. Keep your snotting to yourself, Gabe.
Sorry, guys.
She's from Game of Thrones.
No, I don't know. Never seen it.
Sorry. I don't want to do the space hamster. As much as I love hamsters, I have no idea how I'd do that. Like, I mean, involving the human portion, the owner.
Oh, yeah.
That's the part I don't know.
Maybe if it was just in, like they're in a cage, but it's not a cage. It's like a, imagine a hamster in space. Like but you know, like it be like.
You just want them floating with their owner? That's stupid.
Maybe their wheel is like floating. Yeah.
No, this is dumb. I love you, but this is dumb.
Or if their wheel is like stuck, it could even be like implant.
I thought of it as part of the ship, but the problem is still how do I fit the owner in?
Like they're watching him in the background. Like they're like
the eyes, right? That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Gabe. I just don't want to do space.
Okay. You don't have to.
I know, but you asked me to do it, and now I feel like
if you don't feel like it, I'm not gonna force you to make a space thing.
He's gonna get mad at me.
So angry.
Look at what I've done. Look at this. Hold on, guys. I've done a bad thing. I have to take all these off. All my chimey things. I don't know why I just don't wear this one. I love this sound. I love antique stores. Oh, see, look, I've made a total mess. Oh, goodness. See, I had suggested Gabe to make a space hamster, and then he didn't do it, but he wanted me to do it. But, you know me in space. There's not enough things in space for me. I like things. Like, animals.
I like things.
I like things. I like non-space things. I think I might need a different lamp than this one. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm putting this up higher because it's making it look super fat. So I'm helping you. Okay. Look at the camera.
Me? Oh.
It's here now. I used to draw a lot of hamsters, especially when mine died. I ended up doing portraits of them. Those are probably the first pets in armor. I actually have them in my hashtag now. And I have chia seeds stuck in my teeth. But it's good. Waiting for this to load. What?
Just making a little, like, creepy little monster maggot thing.
Oh, what are you doing? He's cute. I want to do something ugly too. Oh, is it a goblin with a handful of maggots?
It's just a giant maggot.
Oh, that's a cute one.
I think. I don't know what a maggot actually... I mean, I know a maggot. It's going to have, like, little like,
Just do
tendrils.
a grub with little pincers. And that's it.
Okay.
Like, that'll look really cute. But give him really jelly eyes so anybody would think he's cute.
I was going to give him, like, little, like... Just, like, this tiniest little nubby hands. Like 100 of them.
Don't do that. If you give him any nubby hands, you know how I draw
Yeah, like,
caterpillars?
there's just, like, little balls.
But, like, don't do many. Do, like, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Less legs, the better, I say. Quote me on that. Less legs, the better. They only eat their babies if they get like postpartum depression.
Who does?
The hamsters.
Oh.
They'll only eat their babies sometimes. And I think that's when they're malnourished or something like that. And they don't eat all of them. They only eat like, what they have to. From what I remember, that might not even be a real fact.
I think maybe it's like a...
It might be a nervous thing too.
It could be like a 300 sort of thing where they just...
Eat the weak.
Yeah, they're like, you suck.
No, Pylon, you might want to actually Google that. I feel like that's a myth. Because I follow tons of hamster and mouse blogs and things, and they are always talking about how to breed them and stuff. And they never really mention that. Bye, Uber.
Bye, Uber. Cass, if Ashley wore clay masks, I would make her laugh also. Because it's funny. Those ones that hurt, you got the super one, where it like tears off your face.
I have a clay mask on my face. My dad makes me laugh. Oh! I was like, this is so out in left field. I have to think about this. I don't know, actually. When did we start? 3?
Yeah, ish.
Maybe 5 or 6? Our time, so another hour or so? I don't know, it might get crazy and we just stay on all night. I don't know. Night, Uber. Sleep well. Sleep well. Well, if you're doing that, I can't do an ugly guy, but I do want to do like an ugly goblin or something with a cute something.
Mm-hmm. Well, why can't you do it?
Do what?
An ugly thing.
I'm gonna. I just don't know what he'd have. Maybe a bat?
Mm-hmm.
That's okay, Uber. We'll probably see you Tuesday then, yeah? Or even this weekend if I end up streaming during the weekend, because I've got lots to do. Either way, take care. We love you. I noticed you started inking recently, like I told you to.
With the things?
With the dark outlines.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to do it all the time. I don't know why I stopped.
I've never seen you do that.
Look at all my old stuff.
Right.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm serious. Look at all my old stuff. I used to do it all the time. I think because I just started letting the color do the work for me.
Mm. Steven, do you stream on Twitch? Do you stream your furries or anything?
I thought I remember him saying he did it on Picardo.
Picardo.
Could be wrong.
Because if not, you should totally start. I'm curious as if you like, do you have a following on Deviant Art? Because I feel like furries are big there. And I'm curious if, like, you can push those people to go to your Twitch or something. So how often, do you have a schedule then? Because I've learned a schedule is the best way to do this thing, and Wade was telling me that too last night. But, like, just saying you Twitch randomly, people can't depend on that. You should really have a schedule. What?
I was looking at the camera.
Why'd you stop? Life get in the way?
Jesus. That's a lot of followers.
Damn, yeah, you gotta keep the ball rolling with that. Holy crap, if I had that many people, damn. Yeah, so why'd you stop?
Wasn't he in school too? Like, I think he had just graduated when we met him.
I thought he said he didn't go to college.
No.
Yeah, I think last night he said he didn't go to college. 1874. Damn. And I was proud about just getting 200 something the other day. Shit. I mean, here's the ideal thing is that you end up like pushing all these people that are, on all your platforms to something like your Etsy. Have one centralized shop that you can kind of, pimp, I guess. Because then you can kind of make a community that way.
time you're done with a print, you can.
You can be like, oh yeah, hey, new print up. Go get it. I mean, Gabe and I can't exactly do that though, like our roommates can. Like Key and Tim, if they put up a print, they don't even, I think, have to announce it, and they'll have a ton of people already on it. But I mean, ideally, that's what getting followers and stuff is for, you know.
What is a CIS? CISS.
We've never heard of that, have we? Continuous ink supply system. Oh, it's what Pui had with the jars. That's nice. At least you don't have to inject the cartridges every time they get low. That's what Tim and Key do. They do the inject whenever it gets low. Our friend Pui is trying to figure out the CIS system, but I don't know where he got with that. Do you remember where he left off with that?
I think he knows how to do it. Just I don't think he's gotten to doing it.
I don't know if he said it was actually worth it, or he couldn't find a decent supplier or something.
I think Pete though has it.
Yeah, but doesn't Pete have like a?
Oh, he's got the way bigger one too.
Yeah.
That's very Final Fantasy. Or sorry, very Castlevania.
And it also sounds like Chrono Trigger, so whatever.
Oh.
It's just game music. So you did stream. Did you make an Etsy yet? I know you were on fire yesterday with everything, but I'm curious. Also, if you don't mind answering this, Steven, I'm super curious how you got into the fur sphere, I'm gonna call it. I'm always curious how people actually, like, get into that, you know? And I don't know enough furry folk to know how that comes to pass, I guess. Oh, good. What print's good? That says something. Furry back in 2010. Worst possible time. What do you mean you found furry? Like, I don't understand, like, what that means. Like, you just figured out it existed? Or, because I've had good experiences being you, and only you, and bad experiences with furry folk, which outnumber the good experiences, sadly. So I'm curious to know more about that demographic, I guess. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I could see how that one thing could lead to another with that. Uh-oh. Why is that?
Some more water.
I want to take this crap up. For some reason, Tim's Shanna thing isn't loading. What'd she give him?
It was a little, like a little piggy, but it looks like a lucky cat. Yeah.
Cute.
Actually, it doesn't even look like a lucky cat. It just has that feeling of a golden lucky cat.
Where it's doing this?
Yeah, but it's not. It's just a little pendant. It's like that big. It's just a golden little piggy.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, so you were just super defensive. Well, I mean, I think we were all kind of like that when we first started being, like, into whatever we're into. Because it's your identity, you know? So at least you're not like that now, you know? I think, you know, whenever someone's overly defensive about something, it can be a bad thing. You know, whether it's sports or furries, you know. People seem to go off the deep end sometimes. Is it a good thing or a bad thing, Steven? Like, are you happy you've had to grow up, or are you kind of upset about it? Oh, yeah, that's kind of heavy. That sucks. I'm sorry, Steven. You seem to be, at least dealing with it well. I mean, growing up is hard, but you seem to have handled it very well. Hi, Soggy. He has been by Gabe Lee duties. Wow, the oldest of 5. This is a unicorn donkey. I just thought it'd be cute if, elves might have had the same problems with unicorns that we have with donkeys. It's just an elf with a deer. Gnome with a raven. And then a goblin with a bat.
So I'm gonna wear this other one.
It should be on the bed.
My hoodie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Saki.
So small. It fits me. That's the problem. Whereas the other ones are too big for me. But this one fits me correctly.
You should have weighed yourself today.
Should have.
Yeah. Tomorrow morning. Sagi, did you get home from work? Oh yeah, you said you get out at 3, but it takes you an hour to get home. So then, yeah. Okay, cool.
Do you remember when...
Do you remember?
Do you remember time? When Penny Arcade had that web series?
Yep, I applied for it.
Oh, for the... Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I applied to be on it.
Oh.
Why?
Well, I was just telling Tim, and he's like, "Yeah, oh my god!" He's been wanting to do something like that with CG Cookie.
Mm-hmm.
But that would for concept artists.
Mm-hmm. We have that ability right now if we wanted to.
Yeah, especially if you were to just. I think the only problem was that he'd have to kick out everyone for 2 weeks or something.
Oh, no. I'm saying we could just do that. Von House could just do that.
Oh, yeah, I guess we could. If we just... Oh, yeah. If we had some challenges every...
Yeah, I mean...
Every week or whatever.
Yeah. Or have Wes do it at their Chicago one.
Well, then he was like, yeah, but I was thinking it would take place at the studio, and then wherever they would sleep, they would find a place or whatever.
Because he loves that reality show shit. At least then it'd be real.
Yeah.
I feel like the Penny Arcade one was pretty real too.
Yeah. I had a friend that was on it.
Really?
Yeah. She works at Nick with Gene now.
That's crazy.
But we knew her way earlier on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we didn't really keep in touch with her that much, but then she was on the show and we were like, oh my god, what the hell?
I mean, I applied to be on it even though I didn't have a webcomic.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were heavily, slated or swayed by people who had webcomics already.
Yeah.
That gave you a serious, leg up.
Yeah.
But, no, I tried anyway.
Yeah, it was worth a try.
I got in the finalists, if I remember
really?
right. Yeah. Actually, let me see if I can find the email. Because I remember having the talk with Jason, if I gotta go live in this house, are you okay with that?
Yeah. Feels like it was only a 2-week ordeal,
Yeah, I don't think it was much. What was the name of it?
That I can't even remember.
Strip search.
Hmm.
I think I made it to round 2.
Clever name.
Yeah. Thank you for applying to be on Strip Search. We had over 500 people submit on the show, all of which had an incredible amount of promise and or talent. We're happy to inform you you've made the first cut. And then they, like, grilled me again.
What did they ask?
It looks like their form is closed.
No.
It was an online doc.
Mm.
Yeah. Neat.
Pretty cool.
It's nice you helped your grandma, Soggy. I'm proud of you. Emily wants to know what you're using right now.
Right now I'm using watercolor. I know you can't probably see it on screen, but this is my little palette. How many colors I got in there? 1, 2, 3, 4,
12?
6, 7, 8.
Oh, that's a 24 palette.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21-ish. 21? I don't know. I might have counted off. I don't know. I don't remember. And then these brush. It's a water brush. Don't know if you've ever seen them. Maybe you have.
What's water brush mean?
It's a brush with water in it. It's got water in the little reservoir. I don't know if you can see that either, but
In the brush?
there's water in the brush. So
What?
Ideally, you shouldn't have to carry water around, but this is a really old one. So if I really want water, I have to squeeze the hell out of it, and I really don't feel like doing it. So on the side, I've got a little thing of water. So I just keep dipping it. But otherwise, usually I use. They're really great brushes, especially to carry around. So if you don't have water available, but usually I use this thing. This is it's called a Da Vinci Maestro Voyage.
Oh my god.
I know. I just couldn't say it. And it is a portable brush. So you basically reveal it, pulling this tube down, and carry it around everywhere. The nice thing about these, though, see, I've got this other one. This is made by the same company. Also, these are it's pure sable, so the brush is really, really, really nice.
What's sable, Gabe?
It's actual animal fur, which is bad.
Not vegan.
It's not vegan, but they hold water really nicely and they retain their point really well. But they also make this one, which is $20 cheaper usually. But the problem with this one is that when you try to put it back into the little hole, you run the risk of bending one of the bristles. So that's kind of annoying. So usually whenever I recap it, I wet it and I sort of twist it so that it's got that nice fine point, and then I stick it back in there. And it's got a breathing hole, so eventually it dries out. Yeah, these are really nice. But this one is the one that I use most of the time. I just didn't really want to mess with it right now. I get stuck sometimes. They're pretty expensive though. I think this one was $70 or something. But I mean, the quality of the the bristles itself is like really nice, so it's completely worth it.
Hey Gabe, how about some like regular tips on how to keep your brush healthy?
Clean it constantly. I usually
Don't leave it in the water.
Oh yeah, a lot of people will just leave their brushes in the water.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Um, the problem with regular. Well, I mean, I guess if it's just a crappy brush, okay, who cares, right? But if you have a nicer brush,
A $70 brush.
yeah, especially that, yeah, $70 brush. Not only are you like if it's just sitting in the water, like this, right? If it's just sitting in the water like that, um, not only is like the water just seeping into it, it's just sitting in water, um, but the gum will start to like sort of erode over time. Um, but also it'll just bend your the bristles, and that's just it's not taking care of your stuff. Take care of your stuff, guys. But again, if it's like if it's like a $5 brush you got at like Michaels or whatever, then it doesn't matter. It's alright. Go get another one.
Actually, that should matter.
It should matter.
You should take care of your crap no matter how much it costs.
Yeah.
Come on.
What?
I mean, think about, you're still spending money then on something, and just take care of your shit. Regardless if it was cheap or not, the mentality of, I'll just get another one, isn't a very good one. Rant over. It's very first world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think you're right, Saga. They probably do use just
Dead animal?
dead animals. If not, it's very like they could just literally just cut off a chunk of hair off the animal and just have it continually growing.
Brian. What would Brian Botello do?
Wild Brian appears.
I think he'd kick an ass or two. Can't believe how wrong you got my nose.
Yeah.
Like, you drew it better on this little thing. Which, thank you, by the way.
Oh, you found it.
I did. I like that you just keep adding on to it. Is it weird that I'm jealous that Uber's sleeping right now? I want to go to sleep. Might have to take another nap later. Lately, working out has just made me tired. Which is weird, because I never used to. It's probably because I'm not forced to stay up like I used to. Like, I'd be at work, so of course I'd have to stay awake. But now, things is different.
Cards are going good, dude. They are what they are.
Cards are going well, yeah. I'm kind of taking a Gabe approach to mine and just going, so I didn't plan them much other than the ideas. I mean, the start to finish of mine will be on here, so if you're curious how they started and whatever, it'll be on there. Do you guys like this being earlier in the day? Because really, I mean, we could totally do it earlier. There's no real reason not to. If you guys like it earlier, the stream, I mean, being earlier. Yeah, I just did. Why did I start late? Because I figured people were going to work and stuff. And,
I've never stretched my paper in my life.
Yeah, I stretched paper once, and that was in high school when they taught us how to do it.
I feel like unless you're gonna add shit tons of water to your piece, you don't really need to.
I also feel like that's just something. I don't know. There's a lot of art stuff nowadays that I feel like pretentious artists do.
It's like I don't know.
Just to say they did it, I don't know.
I do think though that you do need to though, like if you're gonna be using a lot of water.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't use a ton of water, and when I do, it's all right. I tape it down, and then after it dries, then it's fine. But yeah, I guess it's one of those steps that some people do to avoid the hassle of bubbling.
I mean, we don't stretch it. We do tape it down, which that just seems like something you should do. But yeah, stretching it though takes so much time and effort because you need the wooden frame, you need a stapler, you need the right kind of canvas. It's a whole thing.
Cass likes early streams.
I guess we could. That's so weird. I was trying to think of what people would want, and I would think after dinner and stuff, but yeah, I guess that just doesn't matter. Well, maybe I'll switch to early ones then. I mean, I guess early for Gabe and I is different than other people.
I wonder too if that would help with keeping us on track. I mean, or something. I don't know. Like if we did this for till dinner, you know, then after dinner we can do our own thing. Then maybe it will give us a better schedule like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I feel like that makes sense.
Like we actually worked that day, and then
the problem is the gym. So what we'd have to do is probably like maybe even get up earlier to prep, then go to the gym, then come back.
Well, it seems like you won't have that much trouble prepping. I mean, today was a little rough because of.
Yeah, I think I would start at 4.
Yeah.
Because 3, I didn't even really have much time to eat.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to eat on the stream if I can help it. But yeah, I mean 4 would be okay for me. Yeah, I do like the idea of having nights back.
Mm.
Though then certain days we can't do our errands.
Mm.
But I mean, that might just be normal shit.
I mean, we could just. That could be Wednesdays. You know?
Well, not you. If you do yours earlier, then yours will be on a Wednesday too.
I don't know if I would do mine early.
Well,
I mean, I guess I could.
Then these people can't go to
That's
yours.
true.
Yeah, this is tough. It's almost like we need one day that's going to be later, and then one day where it's going to be earlier.
Or I wonder if Wednesdays was just our day off. In terms of the gym, and then
That's errand day.
yeah, so then we go to, while Tim is streaming, we go and we need to go anywhere, we get our stuff.
It's true.
Or if we don't need to go anywhere, then that's fine too.
Yeah, that could work. Pylon, if you're still here, I'll be ink washing this soon. I did not get a chance to draw these ahead of time.
Well, then I guess we could actually go to movie night with them Tuesdays.
True.
Change.
Yeah. Well, depending on how long we stream.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'd probably, if I were to change it right now, I would probably change it to 4 p.m. CST Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
And then, maybe on the weekend one day. Would that work for you guys if I switched to 4 p.m. CST? That's basically an hour ago. I guess I assumed all Twitch people were usually night people, too. I just worried about people in school and jobs. But I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have been worried about that.
We assume that you don't have a schedule. Do you have a schedule, Soggy? Like, do you have like a set schedule time that you work? Or does that change?
I should probably stream at least once on the weekends. I agree. For Brian and Emily's sake. How else is Brian gonna get his Gabe fix?
Jeez.
Right? You feel me.
Mhm.
Tired.
All right.
Okay, I am about to ink wash.
Moment of truth.
You're doing that how Tyler eats.
What do you mean?
That
Just
abrupt, yeah, that abruptness. I suppose that'd be better for them too, because then at night they wouldn't have to worry about not streaming things.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you want to go upstairs and change mine real quick? Tuesdays, Thursdays at 2 p.m. Or, sorry, 4 p.m. Just because I heard them talking about it earlier. Well, I think we're gonna change it to the 4 p.m. You know. Good job, Ray. Good job, you guys who are actually working on your cards. That is amazing, and I'm proud of you. It's really cool that you guys are just taking to this so easily. I know a lot of people that would kind of panic under that and just be like, oh, I can't. Oh. Okay.
Ow! Ow!
What'd you do?
I hit my head.
How'd you hit your head?
Oh, that was a good one.
How'd you hit your
I
head?
hit my head on the thing, on the stairs. Ooh.
You're that tall?
Yeah.
You usually have to duck?
I think so. I think maybe I stepped up too high. Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, that's so...
Give Batista, everyone.
I'm a crybaby by day,
By night, he's a crybaby, too.
and I'm a baby cry by night.
He didn't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, lop off my shin or something.
Way to be tall, Mexico. God, this one's terrible.
What?
This one's terrible. This is what I get for not planning shit. It's a cute idea, but I executed it poorly. Oh well. I don't have much time to spend on these, so... Sorry whoever gets this one. Might be one of you guys. Sorry. I don't know where any of my brushes have gone. Like... That's a couple. None of these are the ones I wanted. Oh, there it is. Do Do we ever use acrylic?
I don't really.
I used to all the time in high school, but I haven't lately, and I don't know why. Like, I don't have a good reason, honestly.
I feel like it's a pain in the ass.
It can be, but so can everything. Like, watercolors for me lately have been a pain in the ass.
I mean, in terms of cleaning up and all that crap. Like, the actual
Yeah,
use
that's
of
true.
them is. They're not. Granted, we've got those stay wet palettes, but still.
Yeah.
You gotta wait for it to dry.
Don't talk to me about that.
You know what I mean, though. Like, I know
They
you gotta wait.
dry way quicker than watercolor. Watercolor is such a pain to wait for. Like, that's where with you I'm like, no.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't use that much water on watercolor when it's a quick thing, like I'm doing now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to wait that long for it to dry.
Mm-hmm. I should have taped this down. What's going on up there?
I was watching some show about plastic surgery.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, they're just drawing, but also trash TV.
Trash TV. The unicorn one, I screwed up on the arm on the elf girl. Oh, Steven, that's looking nice.
Rad swamp.
Yeah, dude.
Put
Nice composition.
Put a swamp monster in there.
I mean, use this one maybe as the first step to getting away from your furry stuff, since that's what you were wanting. And like, what do you want to get to? Do you want to just do scenes? Do you want to do like illustrations for books and stuff? Yeah, I can't really give her sleeves now. I mean, I already did the ink. It's okay. I'm not gonna say these are throwaways, but they're throwaways. Oh, Ray, that's cute.
Oh, cute.
I like it. Ooh, Cass. I am intrigued by this. Good. Oh, that's good, Em. Maybe it's just me. I have high standards for myself, so maybe that's why it looks weird. I do like this paper.
Mm-hmm.
Color spreads like a dream on it.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Brian's got a date.
Uh-oh. Brian, is it the nurse? We know so much about these people. Don't mess up, Brian.
Don't forget to be safe, you know.
Use protection. And don't tell him about your side piece, Gabe. I never mess up. Here you go, Brian. Get it.
What's his name, Steven?
Yeah.
Steven, have you tried, like, you know what, I had a friend that would recreate cards, uh, like magic cards. Like, he would take, I don't know what cards, but take a card and then, read the flavor text and then recreate it in your own, like,
As a prompt.
yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, that way, like, you can sort of start getting in the habit of doing that. Because I imagine they give you the flavor text, maybe, first.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't know.
I mean, either that or they tell you what they want.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, this would, the one that you just did would be good, good first step to doing like a, like a swampland, like a black, what is it? Just black magic, like magic card, like the black.
what?
What are they called? What is the land cards for
Green?
for black? I think they're just swamps usually.
I don't know, man. I didn't play enough Magic to know.
Yeah, swamp.
Forgot this is a unicorn. Gotta make it white. God, I can even pick up ink on here. This is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so graffiti is really good. It's like I think it's a very underappreciated medium. It's not very easy to control spray spray paint either. Not to mention it, like the people who are doing it, like they got to do it quickly, and sometimes they got to do it like while the damn train is moving, or follow the train like for like an hour until it slows down again.
Did you figure out the name of that documentary for him?
Yeah, I put it up there. Star Wars.
What?
Star Wars.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I am sorry. I used way too much air ink.
Sorry?
Like I poured way too much.
I don't actually use it.
Oh. Then I guess it's my ink now. How's it going, Pylon? Is this what you were wanting? Is this what you were jonesing for, bro? I should be a good amount by then. Sorry, I was planning on having these actually prepped to start ink washing for the stream, but at the same time, it didn't work out that way. Life. It's very difficult bloom on me. Oh, I really like the texture this paper gives too.
Mm-hmm.
What kind is this? It's just a Canson?
It's a special Canson. It's the fact that it's cotton, like 100% cotton.
Is this the $20 shit?
Yeah, it was like $30. It's probably actually on the. Oh, I think it's close to 30.
Goddamn.
But I mean, like with the coupon or whatever, it was. I think it was like 20. But it's well worth it.
I'm starting to be a paper snob.
Mm-hmm.
Now I understand.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just, like if it's sort of like, some people sure can work with regular markers to make cool art or whatever. But if you like what Prisma does for you, you're gonna drop that
What?
$3-4 per marker.
It kind of made sense.
But also you get like it works differently than the shitty paper. Or the cheap
Yeah,
paper.
no, it's doing what I was thinking that the crappy paper would do.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me sad I did do that piece on not this paper. Then again, it would be hard to have done the dip pen on this. That's the only downside I could see.
Yeah. It's too scratchy. It's too
Yeah,
rough.
I had problems even with the micron, so.
Were you using the 0.5?
I was using 0.5 to 0.8.
Yeah. If you're using a 1, you might have had a bad time.
No, I used 0.5, or 0.05, 0.2, and 0.8.
Oh.
I used all of them, and it's still not good,
Mm-hmm.
even with the 0.8. No. Poor dogs. I'm also digging this color. This is exactly what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Where was this a week ago? I was at the gym. I was watching the HD TV, which is my favorite channel to watch while working out.
G?
HGTV, the one with all the house shows.
Yeah.
I'm telling this to them. You know this already.
Yeah.
And there was a show on that was about island hunting. Like, people who can go and spend millions of dollars to buy an island. And while that's interesting and everything, I wish there was a house show, and I haven't seen this yet, that had, like, shitty houses. Houses that are maybe like 120K. That's not...
That's a good, yeah, that's good.
I mean, all the houses on these shows are usually 200K plus.
Okay.
Like, they're all for rich people.
Yeah.
Like, they never show a regular family trying to go buy a house.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like, that's what I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all of them are either in California or Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've seen way too many of these shows now, and it just makes me sad because it's like, I can't learn anything from this. Because what happens is they have a budget, and let's say their budget is 500K, right? And they find a house that has some of their requirements, but it's like, sometimes it's over budget and it'd be like 600K. And they're like, I don't know, maybe, because they wouldn't have to do any changes to it. And then sometimes they'll find a house that's cheaper, that's like 400K, and then they'll be like, well, we'll need to redo the kitchen, and we'll need to redo this. And when you're actually buying a house, this shit is unreal. Like, that's not what you do. That's not what I did. That's not what anybody I know does, because you're not starting off with that kind of money. Like, you're just trying to find a place to live, and then over time, when you get paid and stuff, that's when you make your upgrades. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It just makes me upset that these shows kind of seem to discriminate against people that just don't have a ton of money.
I think the problem is that most people who are watching these shows
want to see a life like that?
Yeah.
I guess.
Or something that they can...
But you can't use this.
No, I know, but they're at that point where it's within their grasp to be these people.
I don't think so. Like, if I think about the type of people that watch these shows, Katie, my mom used to watch stuff like that, mm-hmm. and, neither of them can do this. So I think it's just wishful thinking for people, like, someday I'll get there. But
that's what I mean. It's within their grasp. Like, they can, if they work hard enough, over the next few years.
Well, I see it more as wishful thinking. Not that it's in their grasp. But, like, these are other states, too. They never do a Midwest one.
Oh, yeah.
It's always, like, there's a New York one that they do, and that's usually Texas and California. Mm-hmm. But it's just these shows they only show a certain demographic and up. They don't show normal stuff, mm-hmm. which I feel like that would almost be better received, because then people could actually learn from it. Like practical things, stuff like that. I don't know.
Seems to me like they don't care.
Yeah, because what happened was when we got our house, we went to like 6 different houses. And you find out what's wrong with each house and what you'll need to fix to live there, or what you'll need to buy. And then, figure out if that's in your budget or whatnot. Because the house I ended up getting was a foreclosure, so it had a ton of problems. That one was 175K.
And it was all the houses were you go into?
They were all foreclosure? No.
No, like they all had problems?
Every house has problems.
Really?
Yeah, and what's worse is this is what killed me just about houses and why I don't want to buy a house ever again. So when you buy a house, you buy it, right? And then before you move in, you have to get a building inspector to come through and look for things like electrical problems and all that shit. The problem is you don't get that until after you've put down offers on the house. So you don't find out what the real problems are mm-hmm. until you already have it. And then you have to deal with it. Like, ours ended up having an electrical fire because the wires were shit and the building inspector didn't catch that.
Oh.
And it's like, he was also telling us, oh, this room could have black mold. And it pissed me off because it was one of those things where it's like, I want to know that before I buy the house, and they don't tell you that. So I don't know. Like, that whole process was really janky. It bothered me quite
It's
a bit.
almost like you gotta get, like, it's like they should have a company that like goes out there and like makes sure that like.
No, they do. It's usually the banks and and because of foreclosures. But like, because no one cares about the house unless someone's buying it.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, it's like you have to buy it first. Because the problem with the building inspector thing is they usually have to tear up part of your wall.
Oh.
So who's going to pay for that if no one owns it?
Right.
So someone has to own the house, then you tear up the wall, then you find out, oh, there's black mold.
Right.
So it sucks. Like, buying a house, if I could tell everybody to not buy a house, I would. Because houses are just traps. They're absolute traps. Sure, you have this long-term wealth investment, but in the long run, it's just a fucking trap. You can't go anywhere. All your money goes into this thing. You end up buying all these accessories and things for your lawn and stuff. And we also lived in an area where we got threatened by the city to, keep our lawn to a certain extent. And I mean, I'm fine with, if they were just like, oh, make sure your grass is a certain length and blah, 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 blah. That's fine. But they were going overboard because this was like a nice part of Minnesota. So, they have this reputation to upkeep. So there's that. There's property taxes. There's all this crap where it's like, if you have other things you want to do with your life, buying a house is going to inhibit that a million. Like, just with the fact you have to, upkeep outside, you have to, pay for it forever. It's not, I don't know.
It does feel like if you just invest your money in something else.
Yeah.
While paying for rent somewhere.
Yeah, the only problem I could foresee is just like, okay, when you're old, you'll have somewhere to be.
Mm-hmm.
But if you think about it, how long are you going to be there until your family puts you in a home anyway? So you really don't have your house for that long if you think about it.
They sell your house.
And then they sell your house. So, like, buying a home, and I've read up on this too, it's one of those big myths, like the engagement ring business too. Like, all of that is just tricking us to do what we're, assumed to do. Don't buy a house. Like, there's not a real good reason to.
I mean, I think, like, for people, though, like, who want to have families and shit, like, they want a little bit. I guess if you're going to have a family, then, yeah, you might maybe, I guess, get a house. Because, I mean, having to rent all the time as a family, having to move.
Well, even in that case, you could get something like a townhome.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, there are good things to buying a house, sure. You can do whatever you want to it. I would say houses are only a good idea for those that get a lot of money. That's it.
Yeah. Like,
as long as you have a lot of money, sure. Whatever. The other thing was, while I had my full-time job, it's weird that, like, to me it's totally counterintuitive that I would buy this thing that I'm not even in very often. Like, my house, I was rarely in, maybe for the weekend, and then even in the weekend, you're like, well, I should go outside because I'm in a cubicle all day. So you don't even spend time really in your house. But now, like, being freelance, we're inside all the time. We'd be the perfect people to have a house, but we can't afford it. So it's one of those things where the people that need it can't get it, and the people that have it don't need it. It's crazy. Like,
you're like, hey, we will live in your house for you while you are not in your house.
It's crazy. Like, to me sometimes this stuff borders on madness. Like, I know I rant sometimes, and I know I'm ranting now, but seriously, some things in this life just don't make any sense to me.
I think the scariest thing is that, like, moving to a neighborhood and then the neighborhood going to shit. Like, that would suck.
Honestly, I've never even considered that, and I'm sure it's because of privilege. Like, I knew no matter who moved into my neighborhood, they were going to be either an old person or a family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have never had that fear, in all honesty.
Mm.
So I don't know how that is.
Because it's really weird. Like, when I moved when I was a kid, and we moved from apartments to a house,
Mm-hmm.
like, the neighborhood was fine for, the first, like, I think I was there for close to 10 years, like 8 years. But then as we started, like right before we left, like, just like not so great people started moving in, just around the area.
Oh yeah, actually, my friend Clint, he lived in Coon Rapids in Minnesota, and that's considered a very like low income, shitty area.
Mm-hmm.
But his area was really nice for being there. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it was a nice part of a shitty town, but the people across the street were drug dealers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they had meth and shit, so they had all those like people over all the time, and it was just that was scary, I guess. But yeah, it's weird because it was a good area,
Mm-hmm.
but they could still maintain their business, I guess. Maybe they themselves weren't meth heads, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe they had a hand in the dealings or something.
I imagine the best place to live would be near a school. Like, I can't help but think that would be the best place.
Maybe.
Because then, like, if you're doing shady things, then
I lived near a school.
Then you'll have, like, the teachers or the parents being like, "Hey, could you check this out?" Or like just calling cops on the people who are doing shady things.
Yeah. I don't know. The Lion King thing is cute. Oh god, it is Friday. So anyway, houses. I'm glad I didn't have to help pay for the house either in the end.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's one of those upside things, though, to being freelance, is that we have that option of living anywhere.
That's what I love. Like I've told you, like we could go live somewhere for a year and then be like, nah, and go move somewhere completely different. Like,
Completely different state, even.
yeah, it doesn't even matter. Like, I love that. I never had that with, a full-time job. Was that Key being Tim?
No.
Who was that?
I think it was Tim being Tim.
No, that was Key. That was not Tim.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, she's got the grumpy one on her right now, so maybe it's biting her or some shit. Soggy, I would agree with you until. Have you ever tried just not, or laying for more than like a day? Like, I remember when I had my appendix taken out, and I basically just laid in a bed like all day, every day for a week. And after like maybe the second, third day, I was done with that shit. It is not fun.
I can't lay down for a long period of time either.
Like it sounds fun in theory, but
Like, I got a standing desk at work for that reason. Like, and that, I loved that. That was great. Standing desks were awesome.
it'd be great to be able to. I mean, like even us, like we sit all day. Like, it is not.
I sit way less now than I did though when I had a job.
Yeah.
Like we get out a lot, you know, and we're always up and moving around and getting like food and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it sucks having to stand all day. Like I did that. I stood all day at Best Buy for like literally in like a maybe like 8 by 8 foot box. Like I wasn't really able to go anywhere else because I was like the door guy. Um, that sucked. Like at least people get to walk around. I didn't really get to walk around. I just stood for 8 hours, talked to myself. People didn't like saying hello back. Hello, Gypsy. Taking a break with us.
Gypsy, we might change our time to be more around like 4 o'clock Central. What do you think about that? We might have one weekend stream day then too, if we do that, just because I know not everybody can be there for the weekday ones. But it just seemed like a lot more people were on board with the change to an earlier time.
I imagine she doesn't work every single day.
I don't know.
Welcome to my bar. I don't know where I heard the song, but it was on somewhere.
No, it's because I mentioned Flow Rider earlier.
Oh.
Remember Flow Rider Radio?
Oh, yeah. Gypsy, do you work every day during the week, or is it just like specific days?
I'm guessing she works every day.
Thursday to Monday. Oh, I guess she would be around.
No,
Like on Tuesdays.
because Tuesdays, yeah, but that's it. Like, because she works through the weekend, so then she wouldn't even get the weekend stream.
I mean, unless you did end up doing like one stream where it was at night.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, ideally, I'll end up streaming a lot, but the problem is I don't want to do that when we live here.
Yeah.
Because I feel too bad.
Yeah, I think eventually, like, once we get a place, like, stream 24/7.
I mean, I could stream all the time, like, you know, if I'm doing work anyway, why not be streaming?
So I could totally see us streaming, like, literally, like, just every day once we get out.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, why not?
That. I am fine with that. I mean, we do it anyway, you know, we do work anyway, I mean.
Hmm?
Why not show what we're working on? I think I'm done with the ink wash. Look how much ink I still have left.
Did you add water to that? Oh, then I could just suction it up, or if you want, suction it up, and
Oh,
then squirt it into the bottle.
Oh.
You didn't add water to it?
no, not really.
Oh, weird.
I take it, like I add water to the brush,
Uh,
and then I dip it a little bit,
yeah.
but it doesn't seem like,
Water's a dominant.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh. That was dumb.
What did you? Oh, did you squeeze it?
I did.
Yeah.
Thought it was cool. Probably got somewhere on me I don't see right now. Gabe, come look at me. Do I have it on me somewhere?
I don't think so. I think you're fine.
Sure. It's on my desk and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Soggy. I should get one of these.
Have it on.
Do you?
But you, I mean, you don't need it.
There you go. Jeez, Pylon. Good timing, because that's it. I hope you like your ink wash stream you got personally for you. These other people just showed up, like whatever. But thank you, Pylon. I hope you liked it. Enjoy your day. Hope you learned a lot about houses. I mean, hopefully I didn't get any of that on my dress.
I don't think you'd really be able to tell.
I think you would.
If you could, then it would be like a little speck.
Yeah. I don't even know where I got this, though. This might have been a Target dress.
Mm.
Night, Pylon.
Alright, Pylon.
So wait, what time is it in for him? Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and we'll be back. Entertain the people, Gabriel.
Entertaining the people. Alright, now that she's gone.
contacts.
Mm-hmm.
And this.
Uh-huh. For real?
For realsies.
Whoa.
Yeah, my picture's horrible bad. So bad.
It's not as bad as mine. Do you remember
Here.
mine?
No, it's.
Hold on, I don't want to, like... Give me a second, I gotta, like... Because then it looks like shit. Oh, damn it.
It's bad, Gabe. It's really bad.
Okay, but do you remember mine?
No, it doesn't matter. Mine is the worst that was ever taken in
No,
the history of passport
do you look like a
pictures.
serial killer from
Yeah.
Ecuador?
Yeah.
I think maybe they do that on purpose.
Well, for girls, it's different too.
Well, you do look like a serial killer from Ecuador.
Right?
But no, that's fine.
I look like a meth head. No, because they make you not smile.
Yeah.
You know, and for girls, you have to put your hair behind your ears, which a lot of us have hair that's long to cover up our fat. So they're just saying, hey, if you're fat, show that you're fat. So there's that. No, it's not. Don't even joke about that. It looks terrible.
You smell it? Oh, it smells so good.
Is this all I needed to get?
Yeah. You ready? You're going to England!
This is the worst picture of me in the world.
Smell it.
No.
Smell it.
I already smelled it. Stop.
Smells so good.
You guys, look at this terrible picture. It's so bad. Like, it's so bad. I look like I'm gonna just choke a bitch. It's not good. So not happy.
I wanted to go into the, get my picture taken like this. Rather than just go into the post office and this. Hey, how you doing? Here's the thing.
This is a medical condition.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just, and then just start shooting the shit with them. Like, I'm so glad I got a chance to make it out here. My dog died.
Someone's
Twice.
You. Twice.
He was gonna be fine, and he was fine for a day, and then I just come home and he's dead.
So let's take this picture.
There was so much blood. Anyways, is this all I need for a passport? Because you have to make sure that.
Is Sean yelling at you?
Yeah, Sean. Are you yelling? Oh, okay.
Whoa. Look at this thing.
What is that for?
It's for my stupid toes that can't figure out what they're supposed to do.
To train them?
What?
To train them?
Or just make it so they're not stupid.
Oh.
Because my pinky one, you've seen that.
Yeah.
It just...
Oh, it's for...
Just for right now.
No, I mean it's for, when you're painting your nails. No.
Typically.
Otherwise...
Like people do that.
Yeah, right?
But it's also for, like, bunions and stuff.
Oh.
And it just feels good, because look at my pinky toe.
Yeah.
Okay?
Is it to train them?
Yeah, well, sort of. It's just to relieve them for a while.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, they're cheap. Don't worry about it.
No, that's fine. I mean, I ordered a Kindle. It doesn't matter.
No, you didn't, sicko. You know what would happen if you did that.
I mean, it's fine, it's just...
Do you realize what you've done?
I mean, it's cool. You can use it whenever you want.
The Kindle?
Yeah.
I don't want to use your stupid Kindle.
No, you can use it whenever you want. It's cool.
I don't get to. I don't want to.
Yeah, you'll be able to, read anything you want, basically.
You're dumb. I love you, but you're dumb.
There's actually somebody, I was looking on the Facebook Marketplace.
Who's looking on the Facebooks?
On the Facebook Marketplace?
Uh-huh.
And there's somebody who's selling one for $30.
Did you specifically go looking for a Kindle?
I did.
Gabe, this would be the perfect thing for you to raise money for.
Nobody's going to give me money for a Kindle.
That's not true.
Also, nobody gives me money, ever.
Well, if you'd be more fun on your stream.
I guess. I should wear ears.
I think you should wear your Peach outfit.
I'm not going to wear my Peach outfit all the time. I have integrity, madam,
Why did Gold's Gym charge me twice?
because I do.
It's pending, so maybe it was a mistake.
Mm,
One's for 58, one's for 50.
weird.
Like, we should be locked into the 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have that thing where it's like once a year they charge you extra, right?
Oh, maybe they do.
I don't remember if that was a thing for us, or if that was part of the deal already. Like if that was in the monthly charge.
Yeah, I got money for a damn waffle iron. But I mean, to be fair, Gabe is a guy. I think for guys, it's harder to get money. Oh, Emily wants to see what you're working on.
Oh, damn it. I'm sorry, guys.
Was it the right one you weren't showing?
Yeah. Thanks for...
Yeah, Emily, you've been awesome about that. Sometimes we can't. Sometimes we're dumb.
Mostly because the on-screen thing is on her computer, so I can't really see it. Unless I'm looking over
Are
there.
you complaining, little man?
Complaining? No, I'm just letting them know what the sitch is.
Show the sitch. Oh yeah, maybe you should do a shirtless stream for Brian, and he'll just buy you a Kindle.
No, then he definitely won't come back.
That's not true. I bet you have the body he's liking. Like, he seems like he'd like dad bod.
I don't think so. I think every guy that I've seen him date so far is got, like...
Chiseled abs.
Well,
Well, they're
it looks
20s.
Yeah, I know.
He
but,
knows what to expect from you.
Yeah, but look at... I mean, if he really wanted to date a dude with my build, they're a dime a dozen.
I'm guessing, though, that a lot of them aren't on Tinder.
Do you think so?
Actually. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
No, I think they are. They just have pictures. And, he's probably only clicking on the ones that have, like, dad bod... Or not dad bods.
Well, he knows you have dad bod.
I guess.
I think he's actually said he likes it.
Yeah.
So, fight at me now, Gabe.
So I think I'm gonna do the apprenticeship thing too.
How are you?
Yeah.
Gabe, copy me? Never. Why would he do that?
And imagine maybe I could.
I told you to do that with your watercolor.
Yeah, but I would also do like comics or shit.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, was it the part with the mobile games that you're like, oh?
Well, no. I also was thinking like, just because I've been doing comics, so like, that would actually.
And you got connections. If anything,
That's what I mean.
if someone was smart and they knew they were somewhat good, they would get with you to do that, just even to get your connections.
Mm-hmm.
Did you already add it?
No, not yet. I was gonna do that.
Looks like Gabe's adding a mentorship, y'all. Copying moi.
But then I figured out also I could do like watercolor.
See, now that you know that, though, or now that you're thinking about that, doesn't it seem like there should be two separate tiers, one for watercolor mentorship and one for comics mentorship?
No, because on mine, I think I was gonna put, open mentorship. These are the things that I can mentor you on, and then I just have bullet point like, comics.
What are you gonna name it?
Watercolor. I don't know yet. I don't remember what I named my other things, but yeah, it'd be like comics, watercolor.
It'd be like something like
character design,
like sentience, something like that, like artificial
sentient century,
artificial intelligence,
farting.
You should just call that one farting. Like the rest of them were these really well thought out ideas, but It's okay, Ray. Save up. Because honestly, here's what I'm thinking about it. You would only really need a month. You know, I can't imagine somebody would be on longer than that because I think we'd just chock full them with data. You know, you and me, like how we get things across. The only way I could see it like continuing is if they wanted, professional feedback on everything they do. You know?
I mean, I could see somebody wanting to just stick around, just to keep doing it, I guess.
Yes.
But I think basically what I would do is if they wanted to work on their comic skills, and it would be like maybe like twice a week, check in, talk about how progress is going, if not once a week, and then like give them a project, give them a project that they have to complete by a certain amount of time. Or whatever. Do you have your jelly pens?
No.
Can I? The big ones?
You mean the little one?
The little ones.
I completely forgot about that my passport was coming.
Yeah, me too.
That's bad. We would have gotten up to the time and been like, oh, damn. Damn, sorry.
Oh no, that's bad.
I really want a turkey cutlet for dinner. That means we're going out! Plus, I'm wearing makeup, so you girls know when we put on makeup, we at least want to have it on for a while and have someone see it, or else it's not even worth it. Which is what sucks about the stream sometimes. I put on makeup and then it's like, I don't know, 2 hours and then I wipe it off. It's kind of a waste. Thank you so much, Ray. You're a sweetie butt.
Jesus. Dang. Put
Do
some
you
stank on
have
it.
that guac?
Put some stank on it.
It's not comfortable. Soggy, it's really not.
I don't understand how makeup can be comfortable.
Like, I mean, depending on... Yeah, the mentorships are on our Patreons. Well, Gabe's isn't yet, but he'll probably do that tonight. But,
And you know what's funny is that if you
get one of us, you technically get both of us.
Yeah, because if like I hear her, she'll ask me and I'll ask her like.
Well, honestly, you're getting the whole house.
Yeah.
Because if we don't know something, or if you want to know something specific, we're going to go ask them too. So, it's kind of a good deal, and especially since we're living here right now, it'd be probably more beneficial to do it now.
And honestly, like if there was confidential stuff you wanted to keep confidential, then.
Oh yeah. Well,
we'll be
obviously,
asking that.
confidential shit would be the default. Honestly, I gotta say though, the makeup I use is the most comfortable I've ever used. I can't do liquid makeup because of my acne and stuff. So I do Bare Minerals foundation, which is just a powder, but it covers like nobody's business. And it lasts really long. And the times I've worn it during like summer, and I'm a sweater, like I sweat and the stuff just stays on and it stays perfect. I'm always afraid like, oh no, it probably is melting off my face. And then I go look in the mirror and it's the same. Like I've never had makeup that does that. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, Soggy, that's really cool.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
So you know what I'm thinking about for Inktober this year?
Oh, what?
I'm gonna take like all the prompts,
Mm-hmm.
or for drawing order.
Oh, Tim's thing?
Yeah.
You're gonna do that?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna help him.
Oh,
promote
and
it.
robotify them?
Huh?
Sci-fi it?
No, I was actually gonna make it like an adventure story where like every prompt is like a different obstacle that the adventurer has to face.
Oh, like a bestiary. Dope.
Yeah. Though I mean, it'll also be like
So each one is a monster they have to fight.
yeah,
Oh, don't
or
tell anyone that, because I
or-
could see Tyler totally biting that.
it'll be what are they called? Like relics that they obtain. You know.
Yeah, no, that's great. Gabe, great idea. I'm really proud of you right now. This makes up for you hitting your head on the stairs.
Mhm.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of. Owen! You're
Owen.
here, but he can't hear us.
Mhm.
I think that's a personal problem.
I mean, I can hear me.
Gypsy, I wish I could help you. But you get free coffee. That's good.
I feel like that's one of those things that baristas get all the time. Like, oh, but you get free coffee, right? Yeah,
It's
but
not
it sucks.
worth it.
Yeah.
She's always doing those stories, though, about the yummy treats she gets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so she knows.
I want yummy treats.
I do, too.
Swear to God, we just need to like
You want to go get yummy treats?
not tell her that we're going out there.
Oh, yeah.
These times.
If we ever do come out to Portland, or wherever the fuck she is, I keep forgetting. We're just not going to tell you, Gypsy, and then we'll tell you when we're there. Be like, let's party!
We'll show up.
By party, I mean let's go hang out somewhere quiet. You know us. Wow. Soggy's really digging graffiti.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, man.
A week later. Sorry, guys, couldn't come to the stream. I was locked up because I was doing graffiti.
We'd be proud of you, Soggy. And then we see the graffiti and it's just a butt. Like Soggy's just drawing butts all over town. Well, gotta start somewhere. Signs it Soggy Butt. You know, it's really weird when you keep thinking you're hearing Pooey.
Like his voice or just
Yeah.
his... Okay, I thought you meant like just him outside. Or like him
Like
making
upstairs.
food or something.
No, like...
Like, actually.
Tyler?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of my head, boy. Where's he going?
Where you going?
Tim!
Tim!
You can't hear us now. We're underground.
Yeah, but do you want to play Monster Hunter?
Switch?
Hmm?
Switch?
No, we can't play it on the Switch. It's not available on the Switch. It might not be available on the Switch. Like ever. But
As long as it's a Monster Hunter we already own.
That's what I was getting at. Like, we've got the one.
Maybe. But you gotta finish Zelda and Horizon Dawn.
I feel like maybe I should take a Zelda break, because...
No, you have to do this before my birthday.
Okay, but you did not get to play both back to back, did you?
No, but if I could have, I would have. You know
But
it.
that's what I mean. Like, it's like that's the only game I've been playing besides besides Horizon.
Yeah. And?
It's just...
Put a nail in it.
Hmm?
Maybe you should just put a nail in it. Call it done. Finish it. Stop bitching. I have to play video games. Wasn't Owen in Germany too?
Canada.
Owen's in
I
Canada?
think so. I thought so.
The only problem with doing it earlier is it could end up easily being our entire day. Like, we'd have to get better at stopping. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I meant, like, we would
Like,
stop.
dinner would stop us.
Yeah, we'd get hungry and be like, all right, guys.
Yeah, I guess. He's in the UK now.
Oh, finally made it to UK.
Gypsy said that we're her parents to her coworker.
That's awesome.
Tell your coworker we told you to get back to work.
Where are you in the UK, Owen?
Remember he was here and then he moved?
No, I know, but, like, I wonder where he is, like...
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Like, location-wise.
I think he told us once, but...
No, I'm sure.
We always forget. Brighton. Mamakin. And Papa Gabbo. I like it.
Right.
See, we don't need kids. We can just have Twitch kids. Can all be our chillin'.
A lot less expensive.
Hell, they even pay us. Best kids ever. That's kind of weird though, because then that reminds me of Key and Tim.
What?
Because everybody started calling him Papa Von
Oh, yeah.
and Mama Key.
Yeah.
Which they're still a little weirded out by that. They don't get it. Hour away by train from London.
Oh, cool.
Oh, and I forget, how are you able to leave here, and can I do it too?
I think he's from there, maybe.
Oh, that's right. I think it was something like that. Oh, Soggy, that's cute. I love it. You're finding some clever ones. I love that. I really love pushing back my inks with white.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite things. You were from England, and then you moved to Canada, and then you moved back to England? How?
School?
I guess. Let's just go to school in England, Gabe.
That's what I was suggesting before.
I know. I should have listened to you.
Just get like
Soggy, that's really cool.
go get some masters and bullshit.
Hey man, if that includes like me just painting because somebody's telling me to paint and then I leave and then I go for being in like a English meadow the rest of the day, cool.
Well, I mean that's basically. I think when you're getting your masters, you just work on a thesis, and like your thesis could just be whatever you want as long as it's like a big thing.
Yeah, but then you gotta pay. Unless it's cheaper there.
I don't know.
Shouldn't Richard know all this shit? Can't we grill him?
Probably.
Let's have Richard tell us how to move to England. Sorry if that was loud, you guys.
I don't know if he would know how to move there, but
I'm sure he would have an idea.
I think if you want to move there, then you have to like have a reason, or you have to be sponsored by a company. So getting a job there and then them being like, all right, you gotta get a work visa.
Soggy, if you do like it, start trying to emulate it on paper first. I think most taggers actually do it first on paper.
Okay.
You know, they're not going to just go and do it, usually.
Yeah, usually they take the piece of paper with them.
Yeah.
So they can.
Like, they plot it out first. So, if you are seriously interested, I would start sketching out and practicing graffiti and, like, all that stuff. I think that'd be awesome. I think it's really cool you've taken a liking to it.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, man. I'm glad you found something you like. That resonates with you.
I think what's cool too is that you could do the graffiti on anything. You could do it on a board or a bathroom stall.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like art stores have really starting to
Embrace it.
embrace that. So they sell things that graffiti users use, like specific markers and actual spray paints with nozzle tips that are designed for that. I think a lot of not higher end, but more popular graffiti artists will actually do their stuff on canvas.
And sell it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true though. Usually spray paint is locked up. Like 90% of the time it's locked up. But yeah, no, not at Walmart. I mean, I'm talking about.
Walmart is the best place to buy spray paint, though.
Yeah.
That is the cheapest there.
Yeah. Like Montana spray paint, which is like like really good graffiti spray paint. Awesome.
Don't tell him that, though. Tell him the easiest way to get started.
Oh, but yeah, like if you want to start with actual spray paint, then yeah, just get some at Walmart. You walk on the wall. So.
Yes.
But
Those
no,
are soggy britches, for sure. Nice.
That was really good, yeah.
I love it, Ray.
I had a lot of friends growing up, like when I was in high school, that would do graffiti like in the lunchroom. but they would just do it on paper. But I don't think they ever got up. Like they never went to the train yard or anything to actually put shit up. They make a lot of cool markers now for that stuff though, like really wide tip markers, so you can get that cool effects.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, I think that the main thing about graffiti is just learning an alphabet first,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just keep getting crazier and crazier and crazier on it. Like I've got a this little thing I've had for like a decade. I was at a show once, and like a comic show, and there's this guy, and he was looking through my work, and he's like, "Oh man, I really love your work. It's really like urban." And he asked me if he asked me if I had ever done any like graffiti stuff, and I was like, "No, I always wanted to, but I just never, got into it." So he was showing me his stuff, and he showed me this little thing that he used. But it's this, it's like a little marker that you put whatever ink you want inside of it. But it's a really thick, like ball on the inside. And he was telling me that if like you...
Can you show it somehow?
Yeah.
No, like...
Oh, use it. Yeah, I will. But if you... He got it down to a science where, like, if you shave, like if you put like aluminum shavings inside, you can...
It's harder to remove.
Yeah, it's harder to remove on bathroom stalls and stuff.
It's a little evil, but...
Yeah, it's bad. I mean, it is...
But it is the nature of graffiti, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But basically it's like a really like spongy, it's almost like furry, like the tip.
It's felt.
Yeah, it's like felt. I don't know exactly what it is, but basically a little dry. But this is the name I used to write, which is Gaza.
That's so dumb.
Somebody gave it to me.
Do Gabo instead.
Mm-hmm. Or and then then you add your little markings here and there, or you can tell. But a lot of the times, like it works a lot better if you can. The reason that like the tip is so big is so that you can go wilder. So.
Oh, that is cool.
So it's
Move it to the left a little.
Huh?
Move it to the left a little.
And so you can't really tell, but I mean, I've got the G's right here, the A, B, O, and then I just add little like things here if I want up there.
I mean, you'll want to practice like bubble letters and stuff too.
But yeah, and then other people will do like.
I used to do bubble letters a lot when I was a kid. But like, this is like the cute way of doing it, But you could extrapolate that to go crazy eventually,
Mm-hmm. And this has been Graffiti Hour
with Gabley.
And I think like the reason that they do it so fast is because sometimes you're on a subway or whatever, and you're not the restaurant. I guess you could do it at a subway. The only graffiti I do is at
you
Subway.
Go into the subway, and they're like, "Sir, did you want a sandwich? Shut up!" And then you do it real quick and you leave. Peace out, sandwich artist.
And this is me doing graffiti at Subway.
And then they poke back in. No disrespect. And then they leave again.
I'll take a number 2. Thanks.
Actually, yeah, sandwich sounds pretty sweet. Don't find me.
Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna go grab a.
Damn it, Soggy, you hit a nerve with Gabe. You got him excited. That's one of the worst things you can do.
I don't remember when they found this. I think it was at the con, the Chicago con, but no, I think it was at Milwaukee, at Amkey last year.
This year.
This year, and Key was walking around, and
It was that one guy.
in a parking lot, she found this thing. Oh, I'll let you look at it like this. You might have to tilt your head, but it says, change.
Yeah.
And then he writes his name here too, so you can see it. But I ended up, she found it and she brought it home. And it's just like a block of wood. It even has his name on the back. And it was like an art drop. He just like left it on a dock of a parking lot or some crap. And so I looked up the name and I was like, man, that looks really familiar. And so I was like on Instagram and Twitter and stuff looking for the name, and I found him. And then turned out that there was this dude that came by people's tables and he was giving like postcards away or something, right?
Yeah,
he talked to you.
He was doing a thing about women and like oppression, and like he had an agenda, but the way he was doing it was really thoughtful, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like Soggy, you could do something like that, instead of actually, what's the word, vandalizing.
And the weird thing is though that like a decade ago, I was at a Wizard World, and I was just sitting there with my buddy Alberto, and we were, tabling at, we were sharing a table. This guy came by and he looked at my stuff and he looked at my buddy Alberto's stuff. He was like, "Wow, I really love you guys' stuff. It's really like urban. Are you from out here?" I was like, "Yeah, we're from out here." And then he's like, "Do you mind if I do a little bit of art? Do you mind if I show you my stuff?" And he looked older. He looked like he was in his 40s. He already had gray hair. And we're like, "Oh yeah, sure." Like he was very like shy about it. And we're like, "Oh, this guy is probably gonna be like a older dude trying to get back into comics and trying to draw comics, So he showed us this little photo album that he had, and every single page was just like photos of all his graffiti, and they were all amazing. And we're like, holy shit! And he was like a legend, and he knew all the like he used to hang out with all the big like graffiti dudes back from the 70s and stuff.
Is that how you found out about the documentary?
No. I had known about the documentary from before. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to get paid for that stuff because they see the value in the art and how much people, I think,
gravitate towards it.
Yeah, like people see it and they stop and they look at it.
But in that documentary, like there's a divide between graffiti artists because there were the high graffiti artists that were the ones that would actually sell their graffiti to galleries, and of course that was kind of against the initial like nature of graffiti.
Yeah.
So a lot of like real graffiti artists, would get mad at those ones for selling out. So the documentary is really interesting. So there was that kind of divide.
And then there was even like a group of graffiti artists that don't actually do it for the art. They would just put their names up, like the way that I was drawing there, like the way that I was doing my name. They would literally just write their name everywhere, all over other people's stuff. Like they didn't care. All they wanted to do was.
It was turf wars.
Yeah, like basically. They just wanted to get their name up. And they called it bombing, because they would literally just bomb over other people's stuff.
I feel like, I know it's stupid, but I feel like that's where yarn bombing got its start.
What is yarn bombing?
Yarn bombing, and I know somebody right now is probably like, yeah, yarn bombing. Those are the things that you'll see, like sometimes they'll come up in the feed and it's like someone yarn bombed this post and someone literally crocheted around the entire post. Like look up yarn bomb.
What?
It's great because it's like if grannies could graffiti, this is what they would do. And I mean, usually it's hipster chicks that like to crochet, but it's hilarious. Like look up images. Like they'll yarn bomb trees and things like that. Like it's great, but I mean, now that he said it was
Yeah.
called bombing, it's like, oh,
Now you understand.
yeah, now yarn bombing. Yeah, it makes total sense. But yeah, it's cute because it's so passive and hippie-esque,
Yeah.
you know? But I didn't know that's where that term
Yeah.
got the start, is from actual graffiti.
Yeah.
That's cute.
That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, like, bombing was like just in a nuisance because you'd put up something really nice, like a really nice piece, and then the next day it would just be covered in some asshole's like bomb. Like he would just like write his name like all over it, so it's not even legible.
Yeah, that's awful. I would find them and probably kill them.
Yeah. I mean, and that was happening. Like people were getting into like physical fights over it, and like.
Well,
I'm
rightfully
sure.
so. It's disrespect. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just gang shit
Oh yeah, yeah,
at that point.
That's where things started getting really rough in New York, and not to mention that people were just hopping on the subway and just bombing the hell out of the train cars. Like they would just cover them. Like if you look up like New York subways, 1970s, like the cars are, oh my god, like they are just like you can't even see a clean spot of the subway wall. Like it's just completely covered. Like inside of where you ride, and like people just hated it. So then like one of the mayors came in and he's like, I'm done with this crap, and he just started like slinging like jail sentences for whoever got caught doing it. Like no, like there was like no let up on it, and so that died down for a while.
Anyway, graffiti hour. Almost an actual hour. Are you looking at some yarn bombs?
No, this is what's brown and rhymes with Snoop, Dr. Dre. That's where he is.
Oh, and rhymes with Snoop. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Share that on Facebook. That's amazing. Actually, I kind of want to put that on my friend's wall.
Yeah, do you think though that the documentary Style Wars, you can watch it on YouTube for free basically, like it's always on there. It was really interesting, like it was basically kids did back in the day, like in the early 70s, like they just, if it wasn't that, they'd be breakdancing.
True that. Alright. Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. I think we might be done, guys. So, for me, there's a little elven deer rider thing. And then this little goblin guy with a little bat dude. And then this girl that's trying to pull this unicorn. It's not having it. And then this gnome that's in cahoots with this raven that brings him shinies. Gabe, what do you got?
I've got this girl working, and she's got her like salamander dude just chilling on her, and I should probably add a shadow underneath him.
Show us the rest first.
And then I got like the chow-looking dog thing, hanging with her master, buddy, friend. They're like, hey, all right, let's go on the spacewalk. And then I've got not me and Ashley.
Yeah, it's not me because that nose is wrong.
Yeah, and those, I tried to add lipstick, but the brush is way too,
Don't give me lipstick ever. Now it looks, oh my god.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Fix it with acrylic paint, Gabe. That's really bad.
I don't know how
I'll do it for you.
I might actually
can't.
just make the skin darker.
No, make my skin totally white. Like, white it out with, like, gouache, and then redraw it. I'm not kidding. And just make my skin just white. Because that looks terrible.
Yeah, it's scary.
It looks terrible. He's going to fix that. It was sweet, but he's going to fix it. Or it's my doppelganger that he ends up hooking up with in space. Gabe, we can't see what you're doing.
No, it's alright.
So wait, you only did 3?
I mean, I did the 4th one, but I haven't finished it. And it's the...
Oh, the guy with the little dude. Why does he look sad?
I don't know. Maybe
What's his hat?
It's a coconut. I don't know. It is really silly.
Why would a coconut be in a cave, Gabe?
After I was inking it, I was like, why would
he could still find it.
Yeah, why would a goblin have a coconut?
To be fair, goblins in Warcraft were near jungle area.
Oh. Okay.
So you just say it's Warcraft fan art. I don't know.
I think that'll be the freebie one. I mean, I guess she picks whatever she wants. But
honestly, I like that one probably one of the most. So the goblin, I think he's great.
Silly as hell.
Yeah, he's my favorite. He's got the little guy. He's like, good. And it's like, it looks like what were those things called? Do you guys remember Half-Life? Anybody? They look like, I think they're called antworms. God damn it. Or grubs.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, even though I've only played it for 2 hours. But
I think if you just... There was a achievement for killing all the grubbies. Oh, here's one. So, and they were so cute. But look at them. This is how you'd see them in game.
Uh-huh.
And you'd smash them and their butts would explode.
Oh, yeah, okay, I remember those ones.
Yeah, and they made the cutest little squish noises, and they were like, wing, and it was so cute. But yeah, there was a thing for killing a certain amount of them, and I got it. Every time I was like, no! And then, yeah, it was an antlion grub, right? The babies. And they were so cute, and I hated killing all of them. Every time I'd kill one, I'd scream. I was so upset about it. Hey, Kevin! I don't know you're here. Hi. Sorry, that was really loud. I think we're going to switch to being during the day. Imagine that. So we'll probably be streaming at 4 p.m. on weekdays now. So...
You know, it'd be funny if we just started streaming... Oh, no, wait, we said we were going to stream on Wednesdays.
We'll do nights sometimes still. But yeah, I think for the most part, you know, this was nice having people, you know, here during the day. We're awake, okay, and we've had food, so we're not wasting away in front of you.
What I was going to say, though, is it'd be funny if we started streaming, right after Tim.
Oh,
So,
hey!
I mean... Then everyone's up anyways.
Maybe he could even push them.
Like, hey,
that'd be a long shot, but Tim could be like, hey, and my other roommates are streaming in about an hour. You know, go see them. Or wait, no, it would be right away. Because he ends at 4.
Yeah, as soon as he ends, then they'd go get their food and we just start.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, earlier streams. And then I was going to try to start doing it on the weekend, but that's kind of hard. But we'll still try. It's not like we really have any sort of schedule other than going to the gym. That's the only thing I'm adamant about, is when I go to the gym. Otherwise, I don't care. But yeah, anyway, do you guys have a favorite of mine and a favorite of Gabe's? You got the deer elf chick. Again, the little goblin guy with the bat guy. The gnome dude with the raven guy. And then the little girl with the unicorn dude. Which I wish I would have done that a little bit darker.
So look at glare on your thing.
Where?
I can see the glare.
No, there's no glare.
I mean, from my side, I can see it.
Deer and coconut. I told you, Gabe, the coconut guy is cool.
Okay, else.
I love him. He is best. But yeah. Shit. Goblins. Ash and Gibbs. Oh, cute. Goblins. Okay, guys. Well, we might stream this weekend then. My face got blown out again. Okay. Oh, it's if I remove my hand. So I do that, and if it's here, it's okay. Nope, never mind. It's like I need something in the frame that could just kind of take the brunt of the lighting. Anyway. Like the raven, and then Emily likes the fishbowl for yours.
Oh, cool.
Unicorn and lizard. Ray likes the lizard one of yours.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Well, yeah, we hope you have fun. I know it was kind of an impromptu one, but I think we're going to change it to earlier. And then this weekend we might be doing it at some random time. But we'll figure it out. But for sure next Tuesday, if nothing else, we'll be here. We love you. Thank you again. Have a great day.
You too.
And weekend.